Hey you guys, it's me Eunice again, back again with another video on this Sunday. Okay, so for the past 2 weeks, literally the past 2 weeks, it's been raining every single day. And the thing I hate about rain is worms, because I hate, I loathe worms. Worms make me want to cry. Literally make me want to cry. So it reminded me of a little event that happened to me when I was about 11. And I just thought I'd share it with you guys today. So let's get into the story. Hello. Okay, story time. Okay, so this is back in 6th grade. 6th grade, and I went to Digdale Middle School in Houston, Texas. I hated that school with every fiber of my being. But, you know, that's another situation. That's another subject. Every day I had to walk a 5-minute walk to school. And the thing was, I had to pass this grassland each and every single time. It wasn't it had a sidewalk, but the grass was so long, and it was never nobody ever came to the lawn mow the lawn, so the grass always grew onto the sidewalk. So it was just a mess. But it was about a 5-minute walk to school, and it was always the worst walk of my life, because you could always hear the rattlesnakes in the bushes just going shh. If you can imagine the sound of a rattlesnake, that's what you heard the whole walk towards school. But, you know, I mean, at a point, I got used to it. On the same path was a road that, doing drop-off times for schools, it was always busy. And then doing pickup times, it was always busy. But in the middle, it was kind of it waned. Sometimes it was busy, sometimes it wasn't. So I just wanted to set it up for you. So the night before this day, a storm came into town, and it rained the whole night. Literally just thunder, lightning, the whole shebang, just pouring rain. So when I woke up that morning and it was time for me to go to school, I knew, because I'm not stupid, I knew there were gonna be worms outside waiting for me. Just waiting to say hi, waiting to say good morning, Eunice. They were just waiting for me. And I prepared myself. I wore my off-brand Adidas, my Airwalks, and I put on my white uniform top and my khaki skirt, and I grabbed my bag, and I was ready to go to school. Immediately, I stepped out the front door. I was greeted by a whole landfill of worms, and they were just doing their thing. And you know what? I prayed. I prayed, and I said, Lord, please let me make it to school, okay? Because I don't know how I'm supposed to get to school with all these worms, but just let me make it to school, okay? Let me make it to school. So I started this journey, and I tiptoed around the worms that were having their party on the sidewalk, and I turned the corner to start making the trek down to school. Now, as I'm walking, I'm looking at the ground, and what I see on the ground are literally, what seemed to me hundreds of worms. I'm sure it was probably about 20, but it was a lot of worms just sprinkled around the sidewalk, just doing their thing, just doing that on the sidewalk. And I wanted to cry already, because the only thing I could think in my head was when I was about the age of 8, and I found out that worms can actually crawl into your feet. So ever since then, I've always had this visual image in my head of you noticing a worm crawling into your feet, but it being halfway in, halfway out. So all you see at the outside of your feet is this worm just like wiggling like that. And ever since, I've been traumatized by worms, and I don't want that situation to happen to me. However, I know that can only happen when you have an open wound in your feet, but let's not risk it, shall we? Let's not risk it. But that's all I could think as I was making that walk to school. And I was just like, Eunice, you can do it. You're a boss, you know. You can do this. You can do this. So I just kept walking. And about 2 minutes into my walk, something said, Eunice, look at your feet. It said, Eunice, look at your feet. Let me give you guys a visual representation. So I have these two Adidas right here, okay? This is my left one and this is my right one. Now, as I looked down, my left shoe was perfectly fine. It looked nice. It looked like the white shoe that it was. It was still beautiful, right? However, the right one had a couple of friends on it. A couple of friends that wanted to say hi to me for some strange demonic reason. Now, as I looked down on my feet, I saw 3 long worms that spanned the whole length of my feet, okay? And this was just them, just doing that, okay? Trying to come to my ankle, okay? They were just doing that. And me being the dramatic human being that I am, and not thinking with the brain God gave me, I literally kicked off my shoe into the air, into the distance, not knowing where it was gonna land, but I kicked it off because no sir, not today, not never, okay? I dropped my backpack on the sidewalk and I ran into the middle of the street that cars were driving up and down. Because why? For some strange reason, I thought that somebody would pull over, see an 11-year-old girl crying, and say, let me help. However, as I kept walking down the busy street, as cars were passing me left and right, not a single car stopped and asked me, why are you crying? Not a single one of them stopped to help me at all. And as I was walking towards the school, and I don't even know why I was walking towards the school, I looked back and I saw my backpack on the floor. I saw my shoe kicked in front of me somewhere. And I thought to myself, Eunice, what are you doing? What are you doing? You need your backpack. You need your shoes. And I thought, but the worms. But you need your shoes. But the worms. No. I was just like, I need to go get it. So I bossed up, y'all know. Like, I wiped the tears from my face. I wiped the tears from my face. I walked backwards towards the sidewalk. I found my shoe. The worms were closer to my ankles, and they were about to go in my shoe, so I had to think quick. Because I knew once they went in the shoe, they were going to stay there. They were going to have the shoe. I was going to leave the shoe for them. Because why? I'm not going to put my feet in a warm shoe. Like, that's just not going to happen. They're just going to crawl into my shoe, and we're not going to have that. So I had to think. I tried shaking the shoe so that way they'll fly off. But no, they were persistent and they wanted to stay on my shoes for some strange reason. I guess they were comfortable there. That didn't work. So I looked at my backpack on the floor and I thought, Eunice, you have notebooks. Notebooks have papers. Paper, shoe, worms. Are you following along? So I went into my notebook, grabbed the sheet of paper, and with all of the strength I had in my 5'2.5" body, I grabbed my shoe and I scraped. Oh, I just got nauseated. I scraped the worms off the shoe. And I flung it. I flung it. I flung it into the air. I don't even know where. Quickly grabbed my bag, didn't even put my shoe on, and just tiptoedly ran for a whole another 2 minutes until I got to school. And then I was like, no, I gotta put my shoe on. And then I put my shoe on. And I thought to myself, wow, I just did something amazing. I just killed 3 worms like a boss. I look a mess. I have to get to class. And I think I was about 10 minutes late for class that day. And I walked in, my pigtails were messed up. My eyes were red and swollen from the crying. I had a fake smile on my face because I was trying to act like I didn't just almost die. And it was just a very eventful day. And to this day, I'm still mortified by worms. And every single time it rains or even it drizzles, I remember that mortifying day when 3 worms almost killed me. And you might say I'm being dramatic, but literally, the worms almost killed me. I could have been hit by, I could have gotten hit by a car. Literally. So, thankfully, I didn't die. And the worms didn't kill me. And I'm still scared of them today. Yeah. Well, that's my video for today. Comment down below your fears, and if you have any stories about when you had to encounter your biggest fears, comment them down below. I'd like to read them. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys, so that way you guys can know when I upload my next video. And this month should be very exciting, and hopefully things go the way I want, and my next video should be very fun. But don't forget to also click the thumbs up for this video. You guys can follow all my social media links that I'm going to put down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Until next time, you guys. Bye.